Om Shanti. Today, 14th February 2024, Baba says, Sweet children, become introvert and think about benefiting yourself. When you go on tour, sit in solitude and churn the ocean of knowledge. Ask yourself, do I remain constantly cheerful? Question: in which respect should you children of the merciful Father have mercy for yourself? Answer: just as a father has mercy in wanting his children to change from thorns into flowers, and he makes so much effort to make you children so beautiful, so you children too should feel mercy for yourself. You call out to Baba, O purifier, come and make us into flowers. He has now come, and so will you not become flower? If you have mercy for yourself, you will remain soul conscious and imbibe everything that the Father tells you. Om Shanti. You children understand that one is the Father, teacher, and also the Sadguru. So the Father asks you children, when you come here, do you look at those picture of Lakshmi and Narayan and the ladder? When you look at those two, you see your aim and objective. The whole cycle of how you become deities and how you continue to come down this ladder enters your intellect. Only you children receive this knowledge. You are students. Your aim and objective is in front of you. In this study, your aim and object to become deities from ordinary men is in front of you. When anyone comes, explain to him that this is your aim and objective. Through this study, you become deities. Then you come down the ladder of 84 births, and you then have to repeat it. This knowledge is very easy, but in spite of that, why do people fall as they move along? This godly study is absolutely easy compared to the worldly study. Your aim and objective and cycle of 84 births are right in front of you. Both these pictures should also be put up in the visitor's room. You also need materials for service in order to do service. All the knowledge is included in these. We are making this effort at this time. We have to make we have to make a lot of effort to become Satopradhan. You have to become introvert and churn the ocean of knowledge. When you go on tour, that is, what should you have in your intellects? Baba knows that this is number wise. Some understand this very well, and so they must definitely making their effort by their own benefit. Each student understands that so and so is studying well. If you do not study, you cause yourself as loss. You should make yourself worthy to some extent. You are also students of Unlimited Father. This Brahma is also studying. Brahma is also student. He is also studying that Lakshmi Narayan is the status of, and the ladder is the cycle of 84 births. That's the first number birth, and this is the last number birth. You are becoming deities. When people come in, explain to them the pictures of your aim and objective and the ladder. Come and sit in front of these every day, and you will become. Remember this. You have it in your intellect that the Unlimited Father is explaining to you. You have the knowledge of the whole cycle, and so you should remain very cheerful. You're knowledgeful, you have sufficient knowledge. Ask yourself, why am I not able to maintain the state of cheerfulness? Because of lack of some knowledge. What's the reason that there is a problem in remaining cheerful? Those who create these pictures would have it in their intellect that that is their future status, that is their aim and objective, and that it's a cycle of 84 births. It is remembered that this is easy Rajyog. Baba continues to explain to you every day. You are children of Unlimited Father, and so you should surely claim the inheritance of heaven. And because the secret of the whole cycle have been explained to you, you should definitely remember them. You also need good manners when speaking to people. Your behavior has to be very good. While moving along and doing all your work, it should remain in your intellect that you have come to the Father to study. Just you just have to take this knowledge with you. This study is very easy. If students do not study well, their teacher would think that there are many dull children in his class and his name will be defamed, that he won't receive a prize, the government will not give him anything either. This too is a school. There is no question of receiving a prize, etc. Nevertheless, you are inspired to make efforts. You have to reform your behavior and imbibe divine virtues, and you also have to have a good character. The Father has come to benefit you, but you are unable to follow the Father's Srimad. If you are given Srimad to go somewhere and you won't go there, you would say, what you would say, it is hot there or it is cold there. You don't recognize the fact that it is the Father who is telling you to do that. You only have this ordinary caveat in your intellect that Father does not enter into your intellect at all. Everything is very much afraid of big kings. They have great authority. Here the Father say, I am the Lord of poor. No one knows me, the creator of beginning, middle, end of creation. There are so many people. Look at what they talk about. They don't even know about God. It's a wonder. The Father say, I enter an ordinary body and give the introduction of myself and the beginning, middle, and the end of the creation. This ladder of 84 bird is so clear. The Father say, I made you into that and I am now making you that once again. You have divine intellect. Once we had divine intellect. So who then made you into the stone intellect? For half a cycle you have continued to fall in the kingdom of Rama. You now definitely have to become Satopradhan from Tamopradhan. Your conscience also says that the Father is the truth. He would definitely only tell you the truth. This Brahma is studying and so you are also studying. He say, I am also a student. I too pay attention to the study. I have not yet reached the accurate Karmati stage. Who would not pay attention to such a study to claim such a high status? Everyone would say, we would definitely claim such a status. We are children of Father and so we should definitely be the masters. However, there is always an up and down in studying. You have now received the very essence of knowledge. At the beginning, there was only old knowledge. Gradually, you continue to understand. You now understand that it is the only that you truly receive knowledge. The Father also said, today I am telling you the deepest things of all. No one can either receive liberation in life instantly. They cannot take all the knowledge at once. It takes time. Study takes time. Step by step study it is. Earlier you did not have this picture of ladder. You now understand that you truly go through the cycle in that way. You are spinner of the discus of self-realization. Baba explained to us, soul, the secret of whole cycle. The Father say your religion is one that gives a lot of happiness. The Father himself comes and make you into the masters of heaven. The time of happiness for others is now, when death is just ahead. Aeroplane, etc., electricity, etc. did not exist previously. For those people, it is as though it is heaven now. They build so many palaces, big palaces. They think that they have a lot of happiness now. They are able to go to London so quickly. They consider this to be heaven. Someone has to explain to them that golden age is called heaven. The iron age would not be called as heaven, it is called as heaven. If someone shades his body in hell, he would certainly also take rebirth in hell. Previously, you too did not understand these things. You are now understand this. When the kingdom of Ravan begins, we begin to fall and we then have all the vices. You have now received all of this knowledge and so your behavior etc. should be very royal. You are even more valuable now than when you were in golden age. The Father, who is the ocean of knowledge, gives you all the knowledge at this time. No human being can understand this knowledge and devotion. They have mixed up the two. They think that reading the scriptures is knowledge and that worshipping is devotion. So the Father is now making so much effort to make you beautiful. Your children should also feel mercy because you call out to Baba to come and make the impure one pure and into flowers. The Father has now come and so you should have mercy for yourself. Can we not become such flowers? Why have we not yet climbed into Baba's heart throne? Don't pay attention. Father is so merciful. You call out to Father to come into impure world and make you pure. Therefore, just as Father feels mercy, you children should also feel mercy. Otherwise, those who defame the Satguru cannot claim a high status. No one would have been dreamed about who Satguru is. People believe that their guru might curse them and there would be a loss. When they have a child, they believe that this is a due to blessing of their guru. This is a matter of temporary happiness. The Father says, children, now have mercy for yourself. Become soul conscious and you will also able to imbibe. It is soul that's do everything. I'm teaching you souls. Also consider yourself to be souls. Make this firm and remember Father too. If you don't remember Father, how would your sin will be destroyed? People on path of devotion also remember him. O God, have mercy. The Father is liberator and also guide. This is also his incognito praise. The Father comes and tell you everything. You used to remember me on path of devotion. When I come, I definitely have to come at my own time. It is not that I can come whenever I want. I come when it is fixed in the drama for me to come. This drama is predestined. When it is fixed to come for God to come, He has to come. However, I do not have such thoughts. I have to go. Not such thoughts in silence home. It is that Father who is teaching you. Thus, one is also studying with him. That one never make any mistake or causes sorrow for anyone. All teachers are number wise. That true Father is teaching you the truth. The children of truth are true. Then, by becoming children of false one, you become false for a half a cycle. You even forget the true Father. First of all, ask whether it is golden age at new world or old world. People would then think that you ask very good questions. At this time, there are five vices in everyone. Five vices do not exist there. This is something very easy to understand. However, if someone of you don't understand it, how can you explain at the exhibition? Instead of doing service, you would come back after doing this service. To go out and do the service is not like going to the aunt's home. Great understanding is required. Baba understands everything from everyone's activities. The Father is the Father, and the Father would also say, this was fixed in the drama. When anyone comes, it is fine for a Brahmakumari to explain. The very name is Brahmakumari Ishwariya Vishwavidyalaya. It is a name of the Brahmakumaris that will be glorified. At this time, all are completely engrossed in five vices. It's so difficult to go and explain to them. They don't understand anything. They would just say this knowledge is very good. They don't understand anything for themselves. They continue there continues to be the obstacle after obstacles. So you then also have to create those tactics. Have the police on security guard and have the picture ensured. This is a sacrificial fire, and so there will be definitely obstacles here. The whole of the old world is to be sacrificed into this. Why else would it be called a sacrificial fire? Everything has to be sacrificed into this sacrificial fire. This is called sacrificial fire of knowledge of Rudra. Knowledge is also called study. This is a pathshala, study place, and also a sacrificial fire. You study in a pathshala and become deities, and then everything will be sacrificed into this sacrificial fire. Only those who continue to practice this every day would be able to explain. If someone do not practice this, what would he be able to explain? For some people of the world, it is now heaven for a temporary period. For you, there will be a heaven for half a cycle. This drama is predestined. When you think about it, you are amazed by it. The kingdom of Ravan is now ending and the kingdom of Ram is being established. It is on the way. There is no question of battle in this way. When people see the picture of ladder, they are amazed at what the father has explained to you. This Brahma has also learned from that father, and so he continues to explain to others. Daughters also explain. Those who benefit many others will definitely receive more fruit. Those who do not study will have to bow down in front of those who have studied. The Father tells you every day, benefit yourself. When you keep these pictures in front of you, you have become intoxicated. This is why Baba has had these pictures put in this room. The aim and objective is so easy. A very good character is needed for this. When your heart is clean, your desire can be fulfilled. Acha. Essence for dharana. First point, remain constantly aware that you are the student of the unlimited Father, that God is teaching you, and that you therefore have to study well and glorify the Father's name. Let your behavior be very royal. Second point, become merciful like Father and make yourself into flower from a throne and others into flowers. Become introvert and think about benefiting yourself and others. Blessing. May you be so courageous that in any fluctuation, instead of becoming disheartened, you have a big heart. Detail. When you face a physical illness, there are storms in the mind. When there is a financial upheaval or any upheaval in your family or fluctuation in service, never be disheartened by the fluctuation or upheaval. Become one with big heart. When karmic accounts come, when there is any pain, do not dwell on it and thereby become disheartened and increase it. But have courage. Do not think, oh, what can I do now? Do not lose your courage. Be courageous and you will automatically receive the Father's help. Be courageous. Slogan for today is close your eyes to see anyone's weakness and make your mind introvert. I'm repeating, close your eyes to see anyone's weakness and make your mind introvert. Acha, Om Shanti.